Welcome to the Restaurant Show. I'm your host, Justin Riley. If you are looking for some great local food, you have come to the right place. Don't touch that dial. We're going to be heading over to the Egg and I. They always have some great food for breakfast and lunch. We'll also head down to Oregon and look at Ziggys BBQ, Smokehouse and Ice Cream Parlor. They always have some awesome barbecue. They smoke all their own meats and they have some great ice cream as well. Plus, Lake Edge Seafood Company. It is the freshest seafood in town by far. It's over off of Monona Drive. You won't want to miss it. It's coming up right here on the Restaurant Show after the break, where we stop by the best restaurants in town so you can skip the rest and enjoy the best. We'll tell you where to eat coming up right here on the Restaurant Show. Boy, if you're hungry for breakfast or lunch, you want to look no further than the Egg and I here in Madison. It's just off the Beltline, and now we're joined by Steve Dascom, who is the owner and proprietor of the Egg and I here in Madison. How are you, Steven?
Doing good, thank you.
Always good to have you with us. You have a lot of ingredients that you brought here today.
Vast array.
So what are we doing today?
Well, we're doing whatever you want to do today.
Really?
This is something that's been on the menu for a very long time. It's Create Your Omelet.
Create your omelet.
This is most of the stuff we have to create your omelet with. You can pretty much use anything we have in the kitchen.
Okay, all right.
I didn't want to bring everything.
Right, of course.
But these are probably the most common and maybe even a couple less common things. But.
Now, do you typically put something in the pan? Because everybody has their own way of making omelets. Do you typically put something in the pan before you put the eggs in there to kind of let it heat up or saute or something?
Right, well, we're just using, this is basically an oil mix.
Okay, all right.
I think there's a tiny bit of dairy in that.
Okay.
Oh, it's a little on the hot side.
Little bit. Certainly don't want to...
It shouldn't be, though. I didn't have it that high. I had it high to start with.
It's okay. We can kind of lift up the pan and kind of hover. We'll do hover cooking today.
Oh, there. See, now it's sort of settling in the middle.
There
I think we got it.
Okay, so then what
the basic, you start with an egg, the eggs, and 3 ingredients. And after that, things you add to it cost a little more depending on what you're getting. Vegetables, 79 cents. Meats are $1.29. The proteins, meats and cheeses.
So this would be an expensive omelet if I ordered everything.
Yeah, you can put together like a $20, $25 omelet if you want to. And we've had people...
Really? They do that?
There's some pretty big ones. I don't think I've had over 18. But.
All right. Now, is there a certain ingredient that it's best to start with?
The eggs? No.
Just the eggs?
No.
Because I usually like to saute onions first before, so do we, I mean, it doesn't matter to me. You do it the Egg and I way.
Right, well, we have some onions. We have seasoned roasted onions, and we some roasted tomatoes already, and roasted pepper and onion mix, but we do have other, maybe not. I thought we had other onions. We do have other tomatoes.
That's fine. I'm good with that.
Chorizo, I would usually, most of the meats I would heat up. I'm not, don't have that much room here right now. So, but I did bring everything along. And I have some sauces you can put on, and this shouldn't be on here.
Well, I can tell you, I like onions. I like some kind of meat, usually bacon or ham on my omelet. Some cheese. I'm pretty simple, and tomatoes are always good. Sometimes I'll put salsa, but a lot of times it's fresh tomatoes too. So.
Wow, yeah, it's a little hot. Look at that. That's
Look at those bubbles.
I know.
Yeah, it'll be
Settle
a fluffy
down.
omelet. It'll be a fluffy omelet. So now, do you have to let that cook then for a little while before you? Add the
a little bit,
ingredients?
yeah. I'm gonna help it along a little bit.
Now, in addition to having a fantastic breakfast menu, you also have a really great lunch menu. I mean, you've been doing this for a little while now. What are some customer favorites for lunch?
Lunch. Well, I mean, we have some sandwiches. Our Reuben is really good. It's not like everybody else's.
Yeah, I think I've had the Reuben before. So.
Come on. It's not cooperating. It's too hot. That's the problem.
That's all right.
We have some salads. The chicken spinach salad.
Okay.
It's really good.
Lots of good stuff.
There's some soups on there.
Sure. And you have a great little meeting room. So if you want to have lunch with the office or take some clients out to lunch, that's a great place to do it. Over at the Egg and I.
Right.
So, yeah.
So what kind of cheese do you like? I brought
what do you got
cream
here?
cheese, Swiss cheese, mozzarella,
Swiss cheese.
Parmesan,
I'll take
pepper
as much
jack.
Swiss cheese as you can
There's
give me.
feta, as much Swiss.
Yeah.
I have quite a bit of Swiss.
All right. As much Swiss as you think is reasonable.
All right. Well, this reasonable. Well, this is
that's going to make a huge omelet. About how many eggs is represented?
Well, that's a 3-egg omelet.
3-egg omelet. Okay. All right.
Okay, so we have a cheese, and
Okay.
you can have more cheeses if you want.
Do we add meat then after the cheese typically, or
Whatever you want.
how about a little bit of bacon?
Bacon, okay. Like I said, this I would have sauteed some more. It's cooked, it's pre-cooked.
Oh, sure, yeah.
But I mean, I would cook it more myself.
And then how about, can I add another meat?
Yeah. No, this is your omelet.
This is
whatever
exciting.
you want on
Right.
that.
I'm in the driver's seat here today. Not used to that.
So you're going to be eating this for lunch and dinner,
Yes.
and maybe as a snack later.
Maybe all of the above. So, and
So there's
then,
chorizo, there's sausage, there's diced chicken, there's some ham that didn't all get in there.
and then what are these over here again?
Okay, that's a roasted pepper and onion mix.
Okay.
So there's green bell pepper, red bell pepper, some onions.
I'll have some of that in there. That's
Some of that?
Yeah.
Do you want all of that or some of that? Or?
Just a little sprinkle, just enough to
little
kind of
bit.
make it, dress it up nice.
Sure, well, it gives a nice color too.
There we go. Very nice. Looks like our pan's kind of calmed down a little
Yeah, I
bit
think
here,
it's
which is
back
good.
under control.
I love fresh tomatoes as well.
The fresh ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, looks good. And I see, and I'm just going
There's
all out here
spinach,
today.
there's artichoke hearts, there's green bell peppers, there's
Let's do
asparagus, chilies.
let's do some spinach and artichoke hearts.
These are roasted mushrooms, spinach. How much spinach you think?
Just a dab. Just dab some spinach in there.
A little bit between the cheek and gum. No, I'm kidding. Spinach and artichoke?
And
heart?
artichoke, yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's get some artichoke in there.
So then what do? Do you just kind of fold it over and that's the omelet, or?
Yeah, well, we would fold it over and we put it up, and we have a, it's called a salamander, but it's basically a big broiler.
Okay.
And that would help get everything cooked all the way through. I don't have access to that
Obviously,
here.
yeah.
I could use like a pizza oven or
Right.
something, but I didn't bring that with me.
Well, it's just in the couple seconds we have left. Let's kind of.
Oh, did you want to sauce it up? We could sauce it on the outside.
What is this?
That's our salsa.
take
This is
some
a
of
pork
that.
green chili sauce. This is a hollandaise I brought.
I will definitely take the salsa.
Do you want that inside or outside?
I usually put it on the outside.
On the outside. Okay.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna see the.
Well, this is going to be a big omelet, so the flip's
Oh,
probably
look
going
at
to be
the
real
size of that
difficult.
guy here. Can we get it? Are we ready to plate here?
Yeah, we can plate this.
All right, here, I'll hold the plate for you.
Get this bad boy out of here. Watch out now, it's a little hot. I don't want to accidentally burn you.
No, I'm
It's
good.
bigger than I was thinking it was going to be. There you go.
Look at that. Look at that huge omelet. And you can have this at the Egg and I. Steve, I want to thank you for coming on today and building me my own omelet. I appreciate that. So you have a good rest of your day.
You betcha,
and
thank
don't
you.
go away. There is more restaurant show coming up right after the break, so stick around. Coming up next on the restaurant show, the Zigzilla Burger and the Combo Platter with Ziggys BBQ Smokehouse and Ice Cream Parlor. Back with the restaurant show, and we are at Ziggys BBQ Smokehouse and Ice Cream Parlor. So much that they offer here down in Oregon, and I'm now with Mike Ziegelmeyer, who is the owner. How are you, Mike?
I'm doing great, Justin. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks
Yeah.
for having us here, I should
Right.
say. So,
No problem.
You know, all of this food looks great, but I've got to tell you, my eye is drawn to this bad boy right here. So, tell us a little bit about what I'm seeing here.
Well, this is a Zigzilla.
Zigzilla.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It's something my son put together. Our last segment we did was the Big Zig.
The Big Zig, okay.
Yep. So we did that one. So he saw that and he's like, Dad, I want to make my own, burger. So.
Okay.
So he did.
So he made the Zigzilla burger.
Yep.
Now, what's all on it? What can we see?
Well,
on
we
it?
start out with the burger. Put a little bit of pepper jack. We got some pulled pork. As you see, we got some onion rings.
Sure.
And we put mac and cheese in there.
Yeah.
Another onion ring and coleslaw to top it off. So.
Mac and cheese on your burger.
Oh, yeah.
It's here. It's
Yep.
here. So we talked a little bit before the show started that maybe you wanted to cut it. You want to try cutting this?
Sure,
This
let's
guy
give it
here?
a try.
All right, here we go. We're gonna get a couple of knives out here because I want to try this. I want to see if I can even unhinge my jaw enough to be able to do that. So while you're doing that, real quickly, why don't you share with viewers how you guys got started here?
Well, we got started in the food truck industry, you know,
Okay.
serving food for auctions and things like that.
Okay.
And you know, we just, you know, when I was a young boy, I guess I always wanted to have a restaurant. So
Okay.
our food trucks were our staple, you know,
Sure.
in our vehicle to get us to this point.
So now you're here and you've got your own place and brick
Right.
and mortar and everything. Oh my
Yep.
gosh, look at this. Look at this. This is unbelievable. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness. That's ridiculous.
Thank you.
So good. So good. Wow. While I'm taking another bite of this, I like this too because you've got a large variety of food here. So this is your combo platter.
Well, this would be a variety of meats that would be conclusive to the combo platter. So
Okay.
if you were to order a combo platter, you would either get a half a rack and then some brisket, or you can do some brisket, pulled pork, or you know, we do have chicken as well, which we don't have up here, but it's a nice
Okay.
deep fried smoked chicken leg quarter.
Very good.
So you can
Okay.
get any 2 proteins in the combo, and then still get your sides, you know,
Okay,
to go
great.
along with it. So.
And it comes with the cornbread, and then these are the 2 sides, the beans, and then mac and cheese.
Yep.
Okay.
We also have, you know, fries and those starchy,
Sure.
you know,
Okay.
things. And
And then you have a variety of sauces here too. So what would you recommend? Let's say if I was gonna, is this the brisket?
that is the brisket, yes.
So if I was going to have some of the brisket, which sauce would you recommend for that?
I'd recommend the tangy because you
tangy?
get a little bit of the sweet along with the
Okay.
tang. So
So what should we do? Should I just take a slice
just
out?
rip
and
it
then
right apart. This is a barbecue joint, so you gotta get messy.
All right, all right. So if I pour a little bit of sauce on there, can I
Yep.
do that? All right.
Yep.
All right.
And that's the unique thing too. We don't put no barbecue sauces on anything.
That's great sauce.
Thank you.
I can really taste the smoke flavor. That's delicious. This is the rest of the show. It's just me eating, by the way. I'm not going to talk to Mike anymore. I'm just going to keep eating. So I'm just kidding. So, excuse me for talking with my mouth full, but I understand that you have some live music here.
Yes. Every Saturday night,
Okay.
we have a from 6 to 8. We have a gentleman that comes in and he brings a different instrument, you know, another person with him.
Okay.
Every other week or every third week. But it's every Saturday night from 6 to 8. And you can just listen to some good country and bluegrass. Or,
Ooh, wow,
you know,
okay.
Yep. It's vintage country and bluegrass.
Very nice,
Yep.
very nice. Every Saturday
Every
from
Saturday
6
night.
to 8.
Yep.
And so enjoy a great meal and enjoy some great music too.
Right.
That's cool.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
you also have, once a week, a meal for seniors.
That's right. What we do is it's called My Meal, My Way, and it's a state-funded program
Okay.
and it's run through our local senior center. And
Okay.
yep. And what we do is we offer them kind of like a value meal. There's 8 choices to pick from.
Okay.
And you can come 8 different weeks and get a different meal, and it's a $4 donation. So
Oh, wow, okay.
Yep.
Wow.
so
This is funded through the state? you
it's
said?
a state-funded
Wow,
program.
Great.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
cool. And so different restaurants just kind of participate in that?
Right.
That's
well,
great.
yeah, different local ones. You know, like
Right.
you know, I think Stoughton does it.
Okay.
In different towns.
Okay.
Yep. But that's every Thursday.
Every Thursday,
Every
okay.
Thursday. Yep. And it
Fantastic.
starts at 11:30 until 1.
11:30 to 1 every Thursday, meal for seniors. And what was the name of the program again?
My Meal, My Way.
My Meal, My Way.
Yep.
Wow, that's very
Yep.
cool. So I want to try some of that. What would you recommend for barbecue sauce?
I
for
would
that?
put. You like a little spice on the tongue?
Sure.
All right, let's try it here. This isn't real hot.
I'm
so
scared now.
No, it's not real hot. So it's got a little bite, but
And how do people eat that? Do they just
they just take a fork and dig right in.
Oh, they just dig in?
Yep.
Okay, I don't know if people like picked up the bread or something like that. But,
Yep.
So this is your pulled pork, right?
That is our pulled pork. Yep.
Okay.
We smoked that for 14 hours with hickory wood.
Hickory wood.
Yep.
I have another bite of that. That is delicious.
Making me hungry.
Have a bite, right? Well, this is some amazing food, Mike, and you've got a really, really nice eating area too. A lot of kind of I don't know, antique, rustic-looking things here,
Right.
and so it's a really nice atmosphere, and so it's a really, really great place to eat.
Thank
What's
you.
your favorite thing on the menu? What, of any of the things that we have here, what's your favorite?
Yeah, well, I tell you, it's put me on the spot.
I'm putting
here.
you on the spot,
Yeah,
aren't I,
yeah.
a little bit?
I love the ribs. You know,
The
I really
ribs?
do. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's the ribs are. I don't know if you can get a close up here, but you know, you You can take and slide the
Wow,
bone.
look at that.
Slide the bone right out of the rib.
All right, I'm gonna try
So,
that. We're gonna
yeah.
try that. Here we go.
No, there's no meat stuck on the bone
Look
whatsoever.
at that.
So
That is
Yep.
awesome. That is awesome. Well, Mike Ziegelmeyer, thank you so much for having us. We appreciate it.
my pleasure. Thank you.
Come on down to Oregon. It's not too far of a drive. It's well worth it. Come on down to Ziggy's and enjoy some ice cream afterwards. Cedar Crest ice cream.
That's right. Yep.
Had to mention that. And we'll be right back with more Restaurant Show after the break. Coming up next on the Restaurant Show, salmon hash and Caribbean Cobb salad with Lake Edge Seafood Company. Hey, Rob.
Hi, Justin. How are
Russell,
you?
good to see you.
Hi.
Good to see you guys. Thanks for having us here today. So we're excited to be here at the Lake Edge Seafood Company. What are we going to be making today?
We got the salmon hash and the Caribbean Cobb with grilled salmon.
Okay, awesome. Salmon hash. Let's actually start with the Cobb salad, since that's the one that's closest to me here. So talk to us about what exactly is in the Caribbean Cobb.
Well, we've got a bed of mixed greens here, grilled pineapple, mango, roasted corn,
Okay.
and it's got a protein of salmon on top of it and a fried egg.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Now, is that something that you can, can you change out the protein? Can you add different things to it if you want to?
Oh, absolutely. Yep, it comes with seafood cakes, shrimp skewer on top of it,
Okay.
or
awesome.
scallops.
Oh, really? Okay, great. Well, I'm going to try a little bite here of the salmon. I got to get a little bit of everything here.
Oh yeah,
Would that be a fair thing?
No question.
Okay, so I've got some salmon there, and I'm going to get some of the grilled pineapple as well. See if I can not take the whole salad with me when I take a bite here.
My favorite part of this salad is the house-made jalapeno mango vinaigrette that it comes with.
Oh my God. I know what I'm getting next time I come in here.
Nice.
This is great. Wow. So this is a delicious salad, and I think this is probably pretty low carb. So for people who are carb conscious out there, excuse me while I spit all over the plate, this is a great option for you. Tell us a little bit about the hash. You've got salmon hash, is that correct?
Yep, so we have wild-caught king salmon that we saute with peppers, onions, fresh basil, oregano, thyme, garlic, olive oil, and then we top it off with 2 eggs cooked any way you want.
Okay.
We do poaching, basted, over easy, sunny side up, scrambled,
Okay.
poached.
Okay.
And
And
it
what do we
comes-
have here? How's this prepared here?
That is the fried egg.
This is fried, okay.
Yep.
All right. And so the toast is just kind of a side.
Yep.
Do people ever eat it on the toast?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, when I eat my hash, I like to
Get
put
it all
everything
in
on the fork, put a little corner of the toast in your mouth as well,
Okay.
and just shove it all in.
All right, we're gonna shove it all in today. Here we go. Here we go. I gotta get a pepper here. That's delicious.
It's good stuff.
It's very good stuff. So, this is something that you guys are serving for brunch.
Yep.
And that's something that you want to try to get more people in the door, obviously.
Oh, yeah,
So
no question.
Talk to us a little bit about some of the other items you serve for brunch.
Oh, we've got a seafood cakes Benedict, walleye and egg special.
Variety of different things.
Yeah, variety of different
We do,
things.
Does it change from week to week or anything? like that?
It is the same week to week.
Okay.
We also have a steak and eggs on there, fish and eggs on there.
Walleye po' boy for the breakfast eaters. Here.
Okay, okay.
We also do 2 drink specials for the brunch. We have a typical mimosa,
Oh,
and we
thank you,
also
Nikki.
have a cranberry mimosa.
Very nice. Ooh, these
Thank you,
look
Nikki.
delicious. Tell us a little bit about how these are prepared, because I think Nikki was telling me a little bit before the show started, but tell viewers exactly like what goes into this.
A generous pour of champagne
Okay.
and orange juice or cranberry juice,
It's all shaken to order.
Okay, very good.
topped with a little bit of oranges, strawberry, and a Swedish fish.
Yeah, very good. What exactly is a Swedish fish? I'm not even familiar. I should be, but I'm not.
It's gummy candy.
Okay.
I wouldn't even be able to describe the flavor to. All
Okay.
I know is I can eat them by the fistful.
You can eat by the festival. All right, all right. And this is a frozen. It goes in frozen. These strawberries. Am I
Yep,
correct?
Yep.
Very nice.
Just kind of chills down the drink a little extra.
Sure.
Strawberry ice cube.
There you go. There you go. Very nice. Talk to us a little bit about how you guys got started, because you're a pretty new restaurant here in town. And just to mention that you're not just a restaurant, but you also have, as we saw in the beginning, a really impressive display case of fresh seafood. Tell us a little bit about what you guys are and how you guys got started.
Well, it all started off with me and my dad looking to start a new business together, and we looked at a lot of different options.
Okay.
And we finally settled on some sort of market, and we just realized that this side of town was in desperate need of something like this here.
Yeah.
And then I took a job as a deli employee and met my bud Russell here, and he was my boss at the time. And so when it came time for somebody to run the kitchen here, I naturally knew who to go to.
Absolutely, absolutely. And things have been going well here.
Very
You're
well
excited
so far.
about being
Oh,
a part
yeah.
of the business?
No question, no question.
That's awesome. And it's in such a great location. I mean, you're right off of Monona Drive on Lake Edge Boulevard. It's a great place. And you, from month to month, or from week to week, the brunch is on Sunday mornings. Is that correct?
Yep,
10 to
from 10
2.
10 to 2 on Sunday mornings. Okay. And talk to us a little bit about where you're sourcing some of your seafood, if you don't mind. I think some of our viewers would like to know some of that.
Oh, we've got a few different sources. Fortune Fish,
Okay.
Nest Figs, also known as Empire, out of Windsor, and a local gentleman, Captain Mark, supplies us with all of our salmon, and from Bering Bounty.
Okay, very good.
Out of Verona.
Very
So
good.
the 4 varieties of salmon, the sablefish and halibut that we carry are all wild caught. The only farmed fish we have in the case right now is from Rushing Waters. It's a local trout farm just outside of Madison. Otherwise, we've been trying to keep everything as sustainable and wild as possible.
That's awesome. That's awesome to hear. And where do you guys see growth happening in the next 6 to 12 months? What do you hope to add to the menu, to the different offerings that you might have?
Well, it's summer just around the season here. Yeah, we expect a big uptick, but yeah, we do plan to have specials, changing bi-weekly or so in the future.
Very good.
Yeah, always thinking.
Very good.
My favorite type of cuisine is Cajun and Creole, so I'd love to be able to put a little more Cajun Creole dishes like jambalaya, gumbos, etouffees, and stuff like that in the menu. So.
Very good, very good. Well, Rob and Russell, it has been a pleasure. Can't wait to come back next month. Hey, it's well worth the trip, even if you don't live on the east side of Madison or Monona. Come on down to Monona, Lake Edge Boulevard and Monona Drive to the Lake Edge Seafood Company. We'll be right back with more Restaurant Show after the break. Thanks for joining me here today on the Restaurant Show. Boy, nothing beats some truly local food and drink. I hope that when you're out and about looking for a place to eat, or perhaps at the local grocery store, you'll consider any one of these fantastic locally owned businesses. That's all for today on the Restaurant Show. This is Justin Riley reminding you that life is too short to eat average. We'll see you next time.